So today I'm going to be talking about my hair. I know I don't usually come on here and talk about hair things. I wanted to come on here and talk about how I have been trying to get my hair to grow and how that's been going. And in case there's somebody out there who has been trying to get their hair to grow, here are some tips here's some things that have been working for me, and maybe they'll work for you. Obviously, we have to keep in mind that hair textures are different, so the way that hair reacts to certain things might be a little bit different, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so let's just jump straight into it. So I've got my little list. So the first thing that I have here is I put my hair into protective styles every single day. So you always see me with my hair like this. This is one of my protective styles. Or even a few months ago when I used to just have my hair back in a small bun behind, like at the back of my head and like at the nape of my neck. Those are protective styles. It's like your hair's not all over the place, being completely exposed to the elements. There's nothing wrong with that, but for people who have my kind of texture hair, for us to make it grow, we do tend to put our hair into protective styles. So styles such as that, even plaiting your hair, twisting your hair, it just helps for it to grow a lot better, because you're just not overexposing it to the elements as much. Also, I use hair cream to style my hair rather than hair gel, because hair gel tends to dry out the hair and tends to break it, and you have to wash it a lot more to get all of that residue out. But I tend to use hair cream. One of the hair creams that I use is the Cantu Shea Butter Coconut Curling Cream. My sister actually got this for my son, so he predominantly uses it. But I just use a little bit every morning so that I can just like do my edges and just use it to slick my hair back a bit. When I was a teenager, I was constantly using hair gel to slick back my hair, and I was pulling my hair so tight. That's another thing, you can't be pulling your hair so tight, because then you're pulling out hairs from the follicles, you're putting stress on the pores that the follicles grow out of. It's just, and that just leads to breakage as well. But back to the hair gel just dries out the hair and it just makes it break. But with this cream, I find that it does the job. It slicks down the hair, it pulls back the hair, and my hair isn't crunchy, crispy, hard. It's not dry, because obviously this is a hair cream. It's supposed to moisturize and hydrate my hair, but at the same time, it has enough strength in it to keep my hair in place. It doesn't keep every single last hair in place. Like sometimes I will get some hair that will, you know, stray a little bit, and that's fine by me personally. If you're the kind of person who wants to have, you know, every single hair in place, then you probably need to find an alternative. But I just find that hair cream is working a lot better than hair gel does. Okay, the next one. I don't know how you lot are gonna feel about this, but this definitely does work for me. I wash my hair once every 2 months. Yes, I'm gonna say again, I wash my hair once every 2 months. So when I was pregnant with my second child, I got a huge knot in my hair, and I just did not have the strength to get it out. I had no strength to just sit there and just comb my hair and brush my hair and get this knot out. Like it was a horrific knot. So I decided, you know, I'm coming up toward the end of the pregnancy. Once the baby's out, I'll regain my energy, and then I'll be able to get this knot out. And that's exactly what happened. And then when I washed my hair, it was just feeling so thick. It was feeling so luxurious. A ton of it had fallen out because of the hormonal imbalance. Like that's what happens with a lot of pregnant women, not all of them, but some of them. But I just found that my hair that I did have left was just feeling so thick. It was feeling so luxurious and feeling so long as well. And I realized that the only difference that had been made, aside from, you know, the hormones of being pregnant, was the fact that I did not wash it for a good couple of months. So I decided to test it, and obviously I washed my hair, and then I left it for a good couple of months, and lo and behold, my hair just continued to grow. So I just stopped washing my hair so often, and I did a little bit of research, and I found that really we don't need to be washing our hair like once a week like a lot of people do, and like what I was doing. I was washing my hair once every week, if not every 2 weeks, and it's just no good because I'm stripping my scalp of all of the natural oils, and that was what was helping my hair to stop growing. It was stagnating the growth. Since I've stopped washing it so often, I just give it as much time to marinate in its own natural oils, my hair has been growing. But what I do is in between washes, I do a co-wash. And for those of you who don't know what a co-wash is, it's just when you wash your hair with conditioner instead of shampoo. It's the same kind of thing. You're not stripping your hair as much, you're not stripping your scalp as much of those essential oils. Conditioner is helping to put some of that moisture back into your hair as well. So that's what I do in the middle of each wash, is just do a co-wash, so at least my hair is getting some water and some cleanliness. Also, I use hair grease in my hair, but not on a daily basis. I just don't use grease on a daily basis. I prefer to use my hair cream, but if I do use a grease, it is the Pure Lean Black Hair Grower, and this is what I use after I do wash my hair. But this is such a thick consistency that I don't need it so often. I don't need it so much because I just don't want my hair to be drowning because of the consistency of this hair grease. But it really does help for my hair to grow, but I just don't need it that often, so I just don't feed it to my hair so often, and I'll just find that my hair becomes very heavy because of the grease. So after I've washed my hair, I just put a little bit of this in and I'm good to go. And lastly, something that I used to do that I don't do as often anymore but does work, is plaiting my hair before I go to bed. So while you're sleeping, your whole body is just re-energizing. It's like your skin, your hair, your whole entire body is just resting. It's recharging. And I just find that when I plait my hair before I go to bed, I find in the morning, not only is it curly because obviously I've plaited it, but it just helps it along to grow a little bit more. When you see people with plaits, long extensions, it's like I don't know how, I don't know the science behind it, but somehow plaiting, keeping your hair and binding it in small portions helps it to grow. I don't know how. Every time when I was smaller, my mum used to do my hair in single plaits, like my own natural hair in single plaits. It used to come up to about there, and every time I took it out, like after a couple of weeks, my hair would just seem just that little bit thicker, that little bit longer. I don't know how it works, but plaiting your hair, it does work. It helps it to grow. It's so strange. I don't know, it helps it. I think that's something that I need to restart doing. It's just that I have absolutely no time to, as soon as I get home, I'm just so tired, I just want to collapse into bed. So that is one of the reasons why I stopped doing it, but I think I'm definitely gonna have to start doing it again. But those are all of the things that I've done to help my hair to grow a lot more. Hopefully maybe you can take some of those tips and put it into your hair routine. Hopefully they help you. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and put me on notification, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.